Okay, so today we're going to talk about doing barrel rolls on the floor and doing backwards rolls with them. So this is actually a pretty simple move and it looks really nice. It's easy to flow from trick to trick with this, and that's why I chose it as one of the beginning trick tutorials of floor hooping. So, safety instruction for the day: don't do this if you have a bad back. Don't want anybody getting hurt or anything. Also, probably try this on grass first. It won't be super smooth barrel roll like hoop wise on the grass. Like you can see, the grass is kind of bumpy, so my hoop gets caught and does this weird flexy thing with it. So my barrel roll, it'll probably go like this at some point. But on the mats or concrete or whatever, hardwood, it's totally smooth, you'll be fine. Yeah, so let's get started with barrel roll. So first we're going to disregard our hoop and we're going to just learn how to roll safely. So this roll, you're not going to go straight over yourself because we're going to be using our hands for the hoop, so we can't use them to push ourselves off the ground or anything. So what we're going to do is use one of our shoulders to roll off of, and the way you find where you're rolling is you kind of pat your back, and there's this area of muscle tissue that's soft, and when you put weight on it, it won't hurt or bruise or anything. So just make sure you're not rolling off your shoulder like this knobbly bit right here, or your collarbone, or this bit that sticks out of your spine. You want to make sure that you don't have bruises up and down here. Like, you never want bruises on your spine. You never want to be rolling around on that. It's not a good idea. If you want to do a full backwards roll, you have to use your hands to make sure that your head and spine don't hit the ground. Okay. So the first part of this roll is you just roll down your back one vertebra at a time, and what I want you to do is angle your hips to the shoulder that you're going to roll off of. So I'm going to roll off to my left shoulder. So I'm going to angle my hips that way. And when you do that, you should be able to feel the shoulder and the part of the shoulder that you're rolling off of. So that wasn't the full roll, I just came down sideways so I could talk. Yeah, you roll off your shoulder, and you should be using more the momentum of your legs to carry you over through the roll, and that's why your hips have to angle, because they have to angle you so you're going over your shoulder. So this is what the full roll looks like. And obviously right now I'm not paying attention to what my legs are doing, but you can do a straddle roll, so split your legs out and come down in your splits. Sorry if that offends anybody that I said splits. I know you don't like that. Yeah, you can come down in a straddle. You can come down in like this kind of position. You can keep your legs like this. You can keep them perfectly straight. It doesn't really matter. You just have to be able to get that momentum. So when you're learning it, just make sure that you're not hurting yourself and you're just going over the shoulder. Don't really worry about making it too pretty yet, just don't hurt yourself. Okay, so for the barrel roll part, we're going to start palm down with the hoop touching the ground like this. And as we roll over, our arm's going to stay still, and it'll be our torso that makes most of the rotation. But when we come down, we're going to have to finish the roll with our hand. And I'll show you what I mean by that after I roll through. So, beginning of the roll, as you can see, beginning of the roll, I'm going to keep my arm straight. So, it's straight, and then I follow through when I'm through the roll. So, again, keeping my arm straight. Straight, 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 follow through, and you have it. And again, not super smooth because I'm on bumpy grass and my hoop doesn't do too well with that. but I hope it gets the general point. And like, you can do a lot of stuff out of this too. Like I said, it's a good transition trick. Just like, you gotta think about it, and there's a lot of things that you can do with it. It's a really good move. So I hope that helps you with rolling over. Once you get it down, you can really roll on any surface, concrete, whatever. It's just learning to hit that one part of your body and nothing else. Because, I mean, I've done it a lot. I've never gotten bruises, and I do them a lot. They're really fun once you get them down. And you can do a lot more than just barrel rolls with them when you put your mind to it. So I really hope that helps.